Hey everybody, this video might be a bit shocking on the news that I think is going to happen. Now, you don't have to believe me, and I'm not asking you to, but I think you should do your research for yourself. Anyways, the election kind of happened yesterday, but I've been following a guy named Dana Coverstone. He's a pastor in Kentucky, and if I was going to put my money, I mean, I have 100% faith in Jesus. Let's get that straight right away. But I believe this guy has been given dreams by God for warnings for the Christian people to get ready for something that's going to happen pretty serious. I've been following him for a while. I've studied these dreams to a very large extent, and because of this election that happened and the way it went down, and it's not even over yet, his dream for the November is coming true. Now, there's many different ways to interpret that dream, but I believe that these things are happening. It has very significant similarities to this dream. Not only that, Dana Coverstone had a dream about the coronavirus and the medical and people dying and ventilators and cities on fire, which were happening in Seattle and all that kind of stuff, and barriers within cities. That all came true. He had that a couple months before COVID hit. But anyways, I'm not trying to, get his credentials up there. I'm just letting you know from what I know and what I feel and what God has pushed me to feel for my family is to get ready. Because if you think for a second that all of a sudden we get a vaccine and everything goes back to normal and everything's peachy and Donald Trump in the United States is president and everything's fine and no one does anything, you have another thing coming. This is not happening because it just happened. This is strategically planned. So if you don't realize that, you need to get your head out of the ground, because trust me, you don't want to be left wanting. And so what I want to tell you guys is this month in November, things are going to get ugly in the United States. And the reason why I'm talking about the United States, because they're the global leader. It's clear to say that. We live in Canada. We're also their northern neighbor. And a lot of stuff that's going to happen in the United States is going to spill over to Canada, okay? Whether you believe me or not, that's up to you. But if I were you, I would get some sort of safety net with food, water, gas, all that kind of stuff to help your family out for 3 months. I would do 3 months. I believe the Lord is showing Dana Coverstone these dreams because he's warning Christians to be ready. Be ready for what? Be ready for hard times. I personally believe, and you don't have to believe this, that after these hard times, somewhere around Easter, the Lord is either going to have the rapture around that time, or he's going to significantly change the world in a different way. That's my belief. But like I said, if you think coronavirus, all of a sudden the vaccine comes and everything's cool and everything's back to normal, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. What happened on the election last night is the Democrats are trying to steal the election. Now, for a whole party, a main party, to do something like that, they mean business. And if they lose, for one thing, they're not going to be able to sit there for another 4 years and have to be puppets, okay? That's not going to happen. I believe Hillary Clinton and all the nasty Democrats are coinciding to destroy America. Why? Because they want to be part of the one world government. And in order for that to happen, they have to destroy the United States. Because there's no way a one world government can happen with the leader of it having the morals that they do, which are God's morals per se, except for abortion and all that kind of thing, which is also another reason why the United States will be punished, because they've killed 60 million babies so far. And you think that can just pass? I don't think so. Also, we got the Pope, he's talking about how it's okay for same-sex marriage and all that kind of thing. That's against the Word of God, okay? They've been trying to push that on everybody, on our children, everything, saying it's okay to change your sex. No, there's two sex. And I don't care who you are, you can come to my face and tell me differently. But there's two sex. There's an Adam and there's an Eve, okay? And that's it. So, it's a little bit of a serious video today because I'm telling you, you watch what happens, okay? You watch what happens. I believe this in my heart 100%, and I'm not a stupid person, okay? I'm not a very gullible person, you know. I have been gullible in the past, and I'm just being honest with you. But what I'm seeing happening in the United States right now is unprecedented. You know, like, some serious stuff is happening, and the Democrats are in control. And if they lose this election and eventually Donald Trump is named president, they're going to get China or Russia or something's going to happen to destroy America. For one, China cannot have Donald Trump in there for another 4 years. Their plan was to actually rule the world by 2019. But guess what happened? Donald Trump was elected. There goes that. Russia was the main gas provider, natural gas provider in the world. Guess what? As soon as Donald Trump came, not happening anymore. America is. Okay? So, yeah, coronavirus is happening. They're lying to your face about it. I mean, I was just in the hospital with my baby. I didn't see any, like, it's not crowded. There's not a crazy amount of cases. All of a sudden, flu cases are down 95%. Why do you think that is? Because they're counting flu cases as coronavirus. And what is very similar, actually. Old people sometimes die, or people with conditions sometimes die of the flu. Okay? So, we got to open our eyes as Christians. You know what? And if you're not a Christian, get your act together. Because you're the first ones that are going to realize that you didn't do it right. Okay? You didn't believe in something more powerful. You didn't believe in something more better. Okay? The Lord's real. Jesus is real. You know, this is called a Bible, but the Israelis call it history. Okay? Yes, they don't believe in Jesus, but they're going to be fooled too. They're going to be fooled too. That's what the 7-year tribulation is for. Okay? It's for the Jewish nation. Anyways, get food. Get water. Okay? For I would say for 3 months. I'm already packed up. For 3 months, I have everything we need. We got firewood in case the gas, electric bills go out, all that kind of thing. We got water, you know, tons of it. We got gas. You know, I have survival gear in case we have to up and go. You know, my family's important to me. I love them very much. I am not going to be a sitting duck while these things happen, okay? Now, you could probably think in your head, wow, what a rant by this guy. What an idiot. Well, we'll see who's an idiot in the end. Because, you know, the signs are there. The Bible tells you, look at the signs. Look at the seasons. It's right in front of your eyes. Did you ever think you have to walk into a store with a mask on? I never did. I bet you probably believe the Bible more than if I were to tell you had to put a mask on and go into a store in 2020. You'd think I was crazy. But I bet you at that same time, if I were to ask you if the Bible was real, you'd have more of a chance, more of a percentage to know that the Bible was real. So just understand this now, you know. Anyways, if your family is important to you, make sure you know, I mean, what is it going to cost you? I mean, I went a little overboard myself, but I have a huge family. I have 7 people in my family, so I have to go overboard. But you guys get rice, you know, Kraft Dinner, a bunch of cheap stuff, but an abundance of it. Trust me, you know, it's a bit of a bill, and if anything, nothing ever even happens, then you get to eat that food later on. You know, it's not even a big deal, right? So I'm just saying this to you guys because you watch how this election plays out. They're going to drag it out, and the Democrats, they're evil. They're evil people. What they're doing and what they have been doing to Donald Trump and his administration for the last 4 years, they've been trying to get him out since day one. Why is that? They don't just not like his personality. You think they're going through all this mess because of his personality? No. They're doing it because they have an agenda, and it's called one world government, and they cannot do it because Donald Trump now has brought all the values back that America was built on back. So, and the American people are standing up for him. I mean, what happened last night was unprecedented. It's never been, actually I think it's happened once in 1876 it happened. You know, it's no joke. You watch it happen. But I think November is going to be pretty crazy with the election. The end of November, something serious might happen, or as soon as Donald Trump is officially elected president, something's going to happen. You watch. If it's not a week, it's 2 weeks. If it's not 2 weeks, it's a month. But within December and January, or the end of November, December, January, things are going to get nasty. And I think it's going to get nasty all the way up to Easter. And hey, who knows? The good Lord might just take us away by Easter, you know? Who knows? But anyways, God bless. You don't have to heed this warning, but it's definitely a warning. And if I were you, I would just do it. It's only going to cost you maybe $1,000, $2,000 for food. I mean, you can eat it after if nothing happens. And if nothing happens, give me a call. Call me an idiot. Call me a moron. Whatever you want to do. I don't really care. I believe in the Lord, and I believe what's in my heart. And I will not be a sitting duck. I just won't. I love my family too much. Anyways, God bless you guys. Take care. And just hold on. This is not a message of fear. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm trying to help you. Okay? It's not me who's saying this. Yes, I'm telling you this now. But I did not get a message from God, okay? I am relying on the way the world is going, what the Lord has put into my heart, which is very important, and a so-called prophet of today's world, Dana Coverstone's dreams, which a lot of it has come true already. And you can see it kind of playing out right now for his future dreams. Go read them. Go listen to them. He's got about 10 to 15 of them. So just go listen to him right from the first, all the way over. You'll think twice. Trust me. You know, that's if you believe in God. If you don't believe in God, you know, you're probably a weirdo anyways. I'm just kidding. But anyways, it's not a message of fear. It's a message of enlightenment. The Lord is moving on this world. He's sick and tired of what's happening, but he's moving, which means he cares for his Christian believers. Okay? So anyways, God bless you. Take care. Bye for now.